Welcome back to Outriders. I'm incredibly confused right now because they've started the restoration, or they've done the restoration for the Group B and C players, even though the C players were never supposed to get anything. And they've said that they've updated the article they put out on Reddit and said they couldn't fully distinguish Category B or Group B from C. So basically everyone in B and C fall together. There's an important reminder. As we are unable to conclusively distinguish Group B from C, they will both benefit from the restoration. Therefore, even if you did not encounter an inventory wipe, you may well receive up to 20 God-rolled legendary items that you may have previously lost to a bug or sold to a vendor. Then it's got in brackets, dismantled items will not be restored as our analytics are able to conclusively prove that they were not lost to the bug. So you were allowed to sell them, and they'll give you them back, but you're not allowed to dismantle them, and they give you them back. Which doesn't make any sense at all. But I've looked in my inventory, I'll show you quickly before we jump into an expedition. I've had a look, and I've got 3 Heir to the Deserts. I have the Daimyo, however that's pronounced, the Voodoo Matchmaker, and I've also got the Iceberg. I then have Torment and Agony and Disintegrator. I've heard that the damage numbers don't actually change on a god roll. So this is my Heir to the Desert that I've been running for a long time. And what I've done is I've changed the mod over just so that you can see the base damage is higher. So if I put comparison on, I've boosted up the attributes. Everything is exactly the same besides the base damage. I've heard that this is literally just a number because it's supposed to have an extra 12k firepower. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump in. Right, I'm going to start frontline because that way I can spawn in, I can shoot all of the cutthroats that run towards me, retry and switch weapons. So, what's currently equipped is my 87.4k firepower, Heir to the Desert, Sandstorm, Ultimate Ashen Bullets, then the attributes are always the same on a legendary, and I've raised them to their max. So 3952 base damage, 87.4k firepower. Let's start this and see the numbers I'm getting. It might be hard to actually tell. Right, because I've got my anomaly power, I'm getting 2200 and my crit is 3300. So I'm going to retry. There's 22 and 3300. Realistically, I should get higher when I switch out this weapon. So it's 22 and 3300. So switch over. This is the god roll. It boosts up my firepower to 99.4. It was originally 87.4, so the firepower goes up and everything as well. So this, just to double make sure, this is the God rolled one, exactly the same. But it's got an extra 12k base firepower. So it was 2200 normal, 3300 crit. No, the damage is a little bit higher, so it's not... I'm still getting... I mean, this is probably going to be best to look at on a firepower build to get the proper difference. But I am definitely getting higher damage numbers, so it's not just visual. See, I'm getting 2500 and 3800 crits. So there is an increase. So let me just abandon this. But they've randomly given me 3 Heir to the Deserts. The Voodoo Matchmaker, the Iceberg, and the Daimyo. And then I got 2 pistols as well, being Torment and Agony and Disintegrator. And they're all bloody god rolled. I wasn't expecting it, but the thing is, I'm annoyed with it too. And yes, everyone goes, oh, all you ever do is complain. How comes we're getting these back for selling them during the time where the inventories were being wiped, yet players who dismantled are not getting them back? Because their analytics show they are able to conclusively prove that they were not lost to the bug. Weapons and things that were sold to a vendor were not lost to a bug. They were sold by the player. So yes, whilst I'm happy I have these in my inventory, I'm kind of annoyed they're there as well. Because it's not fair to the people that dismantled and don't get them back. I sold these. I don't have any recollection of doing it. But according to the game and their analytics, I sold these to a vendor and they've given me them back. So it's kind of, I'm complaining for the people that dismantled, but at the same time I'm kind of happy because I got some god rolls in my inventory. I don't know, it's a really confusing situation. But what I'm going to do is leave the video there, let me know your thoughts and stuff in the comments and start discussions and stuff. I'm always checking comments and hearting and replying and stuff, so we can have little chats down there. And I will see you in the next video. And I hope you guys enjoyed it.